anybody have any questions out there, please feel free as he paints.
No, but let me say first that I really like your chair.
Oh, thanks.
I think that's a great piece of work, and I think people are just going to be flocking it from everywhere.
Did you hear that? He's a famous artist, and he likes my chair. Awesome. Well, thank you, Derk.
We're going to put a big sign on the pickup. Cage chair, cage chair.
Oh, yeah, and there'll be some bribing and some threats if they don't bid on it and buy it. So,
I think
we do that down here.
No, I think we have a lot more effect with threats.
Yeah, I think so too. Or if it comes to work,
bribing takes too much work.
we'll just take care of them. So anyway, Derk is German-born, and he came to the United States in 1968.
Got that.
And at about 22 or 23 years old, he decided that he would become a painter. And he has a reason for that, or no reason for that?
Well, yeah, I just didn't overnight decide I was going to be a painter. But just for the folks that are actually watching, it is kind of a funny story because when I came from Germany, moved to Woodbury here, we had I had this hobby of making heraldic stuff like shields and battle axes, and back from Germany. And there was an ad in the paper for a wall accessory designer. And my wife says, well, take this stuff over there, see what you think. Well, I thought, well, I got nothing to do. Packed up all my stuff in the car and drove over there, and they liked it. So then they hired me as a wall accessory designer. And so I was doing a little sculpting, all kinds of odds and ends, since I was the artist on the staff. And then we also carried, in our sister company was another branch, we carried a line of European oil paintings. In those days, they didn't come in from China. They come in from Austria, Germany, and Holland. And I think by far much better work. But anyway, so they come in big rolls, and sometimes for people out there that know what it means, paint fat over lean. And what happened is sometimes they also have gobs of paint on one side, and then they roll them up, and it wasn't dry, and it squished through. When we unrolled them, they have this big piece of paint stuck on the back of the canvas. Well, they couldn't sell them anymore. So they all ended up in the corner, but pretty soon we had piles of canvas. And my boss said, hey, you know how to paint? And I said, no, not really. He said, well, you're the artist. Go downtown and buy all this stuff. That you're going to have to start preparing these paintings because that's a whole stack of money laying in the corner there. So I went and I bought all the brushes and the paints and the palette knives and, and then I started working on it.
Wow.
And there was like a million different styles, Some of them very heavy apostle with palette knives. But so I learned these techniques over the months that I was preparing those paintings. And pretty soon I thought, hey, that's not a bad job. I think I could do that too. So I quit my job.
Didn't pay your boss there.
I come home and I told my wife, well, I just quit my job. I want to stop painting. And we had one child who just bought the house. And she wasn't working. I thought, oh my God. Anyway, so I just pushed it along, and my wife's cousin, he came and he picked up the paintings and he carted them off to the furniture stores and all these different places and started selling them. And little by little, it just developed into a business. And pretty soon I thought, hey, I can do this good. This is a job where I don't have to work very hard. Not knowing any better.
So he thought.
And anyway, that's how the whole story.
Yeah.
Well, and now when I came to this country, I had absolutely nothing. I had my guitar, and look what happened to me. Now I owe $500,000.
Yeah, but you're part of the old school art studio.
Yeah.
That is an honor, isn't it?
For me it is. I don't know.
Where's the studio audience on that?
Well, if nothing else, we have a lot of fun. And
So-
we teach some classes.
Only a guitar? Somebody wants to know if you only had a guitar. If you only brought a guitar. That was
Well, I bought fresh underwear too.
fresh underwear. That's always a good thing.
Well, yeah, you can't play without underwear.
Yeah, that would be a bad thing.
No, it's kind of all, the whole life since '68, it just kind of developed from the music to the art, and from the art to the music back and forth. The music always was a big part of my
future broadcasts about that, because Derk is not only a talented artist, he is, which you hear out, kind of scan around the room. We have some of his paintings hanging here in our studio. Our studio audience, I think, fell asleep. Anyway, he is a musician as well, and he plays a mean guitar. He sings awesome, and this weekend here at Art in the Park, he will be on our stage on Sunday. So he's also our stage manager. So,
well, people can go to my website.
Oh yeah, what is your website? Tell them what your website is.
Derk, Derk Hanson, Hansen, one word, .com.
Hey, there.
Or you can watch me on Facebook if you're on
You can watch him on Facebook, and if you're quick on this, and for 24 hours, you can see him on here. Oh, there we go. Somebody put it on for you, DerkHanson.com. Thank you, Jenster618, for putting that on. That's great.
And
So,
you see a lot of my work there. And then, of course, we want them all to come here and bid on those chairs.
you definitely need to
You know,
put on the
if
chairs.
you live in New Zealand, if you can leave right now, you are going to make it.
I have friends in New Zealand. Should we? Oh, come on, guys! Wouldn't that be a great surprise? So,
Yeah, you know, government,
shout out to Susie
Gov-
Brown.
government grant from before the artists, and then they just go up on a plane and come over here, take part, and then fly back home.
Yeah, I have friends in Greece too. Lise, are you on? Trey Lise. She's on here. She does her own Periscope, so follow her, TreyLise.com. She's from Greece, and maybe we could get her too.
Yeah, well, don't let little things like money hold you back, for Pete's sake.
No. Who needs money when we have
Oh, well,
art?
yeah, well, listen, hey,
Yeah.
we also have to tell folks that we're going to raffle out one of our presents.
Yes.
We almost forgot that.
We almost forgot. No, big deal.
Let me see if we get it out of the reflection. What's reflecting in there?
It's showing pretty good. Oh, hey, I'm in there too. Yeah. There we go. How about if I move? Okay, so tell them about your print and your inspiration for the Panda print and about your
Well, there
original.
wasn't really a great deal of inspiration involved. I needed to do a panda painting, and so I did. And this is a lithograph from the original. The original was sold quite a while ago.
Oh, thank you, Jenster.
But we will raffling that over the Arts in the Park. And all you have to do, you don't have to buy a raffle ticket. All you have to do is sign up. You could even call in and give your email address and stuff, and then we take it from there.
Yep.
So that's what that is all
And
about.
stop in and see us at the Old School Art Studio this weekend. We are open on Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 5 on Saturday, 11 to 4 on Sunday. Great fun. We've got music entertainment. We have artists galore. There's artists in the park, artists up and down the boulevard in our beautiful historic downtown Afton. And of course, it's in Minnesota.
Over a little bit. Only got you half a face.
I like you in
I'll
there.
slide over here. And then,
Oh, come on. They don't want to see me. They want to see the
Yeah, they
handsome
wanna see
artist.
you.
Can you show us a little of your technique before we sign off?
No, I can't because the underpainting is all done. So we have to have another session.
He says
But
it's an
I-
underpainting.
I-
Now, I would buy that just the way it is.
I'll tell you something. No, I'll tell you something. What I really like to do once we get this whole Periscope thing all figured out.
Yeah, it's
You
a
know,
lot.
we could do little broadcasts of 5 or 10 minutes where actually we'll give demonstrations, either on the still lifes or the landscapes. And if you have any questions, then you could type up the questions and we could answer the question. Would that be cool?
That'd be cool. Well, they'll ask us questions right now. Any questions out there? Anybody got a question for Derk?
Hey, oh boy, I can see. Look at it.
Look at them all. Come on.
Oh boy.
Wow.
I don't know if I can answer that. Oh, there's some.
Great idea. Okay, we got a great
Well,
idea.
that's not a question, that's a statement. Well, come on, we want to have some questions. I mean,
You know what else?
there you go.
I can't wait to have a class